What's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles, man. Listen, we're talking about women's body counts, right? I got a story to tell y'all. This is a story that made me realize a woman's body count does matter. I was just thinking about this when I'm sitting in this LA traffic. And I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Listen, this when I realized I used to always think to myself, you know what? A woman's body count shouldn't matter. Long as she's beautiful, treats me good, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter. But I had a situation that happened to me before I moved to LA. I think I might have been maybe in my late 20s, and I was dating this young lady, and we was about to get down. We was about to get intimate, right? Well, I need to give you some backstory. Before we was about to get intimate, and when we just met and we was about to get intimate, we had been kicking it for a little bit, at least a couple months, right? I met her at a party, and a friend of mine's party. And we had been kicking it maybe about I would say maybe 2 months. And so she was feeling me, I was feeling her. But leading up to us being intimate, we had a conversation about people, like, you know how you get, we was talking about freaky stuff we've done, the most embarrassing thing we've done in the bedroom and stuff like that. And so we got on the subject, which she asked the question. I didn't ask this question. She asked the question, and I told her. She said, how many women have you been with? And I told her, and I said, well, shit, she asked me, so I figured, because I always thought that was a rude question to ask a woman. How many men have you been with? You know what I'm saying? So I decided, you know what? Since she had the balls to ask me how many women I've been with, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask her, how many men has she been with? So I asked her, I said, how many men have you been with? And she said 30. Now, we in our late 20s at the time. I think I might have been maybe 28 at the time. And she was around the same age. No, she didn't say 30. She said 21. It was like 21 or something like that. I was like, damn, 21? We only 28 years old. You know what? I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I was 28 at the time, or 27. Now that I remember, she was some years older than me. She was a lot more seasoned than I was. I've always been into older women. So I was 27 before I moved to LA. I was 26, 27 years old. She, on the other hand, because I don't think she had any kids. I think she might, nope, she had a daughter. She had one daughter. And she was 38. And she had been with 20 men. But still, you know, I guess you would say that's a lot for a 38-year-old. But when she told me 20 men and I was 27, I thought that was just a lot. But I act like it didn't bother me. She told me it was 21 men she'd been with sexually. She was 38 at the time. I remember she was 10 to 9 years older than me. Me and her wasn't the same age. I was like, oh, okay. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, that's a lot, but I didn't pay it no mind. So anyway, a couple weeks, maybe a week went by, and we was about to get down. We was getting ready. This is getting ready to happen. She's like, I'm horny. We've been kicking it. I like you. Let's make it happen. I said, cool. I believe I went over her house when this was supposed to take place. So we getting into it. Matter of fact, she wore some sexy ass lingerie. I remember the lingerie she had on. It was like a peach color. And I remember seeing her. And I was ready to go, dude. I was like, ooh, damn. She was, you know how they put that cocoa butter on her body. She had like caramel skin, and that oil just brought out. I was like, ooh, them thighs. I was like, ooh, Lord, I'm about to tear your behind up. So we about to get into it. We in the bed, right? We kissing. We about to get into it. So she topped me off, right? And, you know, she gave me some little bit of, you know, microphone check, if you know what I'm talking about. And we kissing, we getting into it and stuff. She's like, you gonna return the favor? I said, hell yeah, girl, put them pretty thighs up in the air, right? You know, I don't mind eating. So that was kind of, but anyway, so she put her legs up in there. I'm getting ready to go down there and do my thing. And she didn't smell or nothing. She had just got out the shower smelling like cocoa butter fresh. Wasn't nothing stank about it. She didn't have no odor. I said, oh, cool, I'm about to eat it. So as soon as I was getting ready to go down to eat it, something popped in my head. 30 dicks done been down here. A little voice popped in my head. What? 30 dicks have been, no, 20, I said 20 dicks have been down here. I said 30. I'm adding more on than what she said. 20 dicks have been down here, Charles. 20 dicks. As I'm getting between them, I'm licking her thighs, getting freaky with them. I'm getting ready to go down to the special spot, right? As I'm moving my tongue down her thigh, getting down to her coochie, come on. She breathing hard, yes, baby. She talking shit. Do your thing. I'm getting ready to go eat. I'm licking her thighs. I'm getting closer and closer to it. I'm hearing it in my head. 20 dicks, Charles. 20 dicks. 20 dicks. 20 dicks. This is in my head. I'm hearing this in my head. 20 dicks. 20 dicks, Charles. 20 dicks. And as I got close to her coochie, and I'm about to lick it, I'm like, 20 dicks has been right where your tongue about to go. And as soon as I thought that, I felt myself getting nauseous. Like you about to throw up. I felt myself getting, I said, and you about to put your tongue, I'm getting ready to lick it. I could feel her hair. She had a little bit of hair on her cooch. I'm getting ready to, I feel it touching my tongue a little bit in my lips. She's like, I'm like 20 dudes, dicks has been right with. I'm like, think about it. I'm all in my head. I'm trying to tune it out. I'm hard though. Like the smell of her, she wouldn't stink, but the smell of her coochie got me hard. I'm like, 20 dicks, Charles. I'm just hearing this in my head. I'm like, oh my, and I'm thinking to myself, how many of these dudes probably was uncircumcised? I'm like, so I'm even worse. I'm even more in my head. How many of these, so you about to put your tongue with probably 3 uncircumcised smutty dick niggas probably done been. And I'm like, I'm literally about to throw up on this woman. I just could not, so I'm like, block it out. I just could not block. I'm like, block it out. I just could not block out the fact that she had slept with 20 dudes. And I was getting ready to eat her, and I was literally about to vomit on this woman. Because I'm thinking, my tongue is about to go where 30 penises, I'm sorry, I keep saying 30. 20 penises have been. Your tongue, Charles, your 27-year-old tongue is about to venture into a womb where 20, I keep saying 30, where 20 dudes have been. Hell, it might have been 30. That's probably why I keep saying, because she probably didn't tell me the full truth, but I'm thinking 20 dicks. You about to put your tongue where 20 dicks have been. Charles, your tongue is about to go inside a crevice where 20 penises have ejaculated probably. I'm thinking all this stuff in my head, man. And she said, what's wrong? She saw me messing around down there. Like, she like, what's going on? Like, do your thing. Like, what's going on? You don't eat coochie? I said, no, I eat coochie. But what's the problem? I don't stink. I stink? No, you fine. She didn't stink or nothing. But the fact, what are these people doing? The fact that, okay, come on, lady. I'm sorry, I'm driving at the same time. These people creep around like they're trying to have an accident. So, I'm like, so, let me park. So, I go back, I'm licking at her thighs again. I'm trying to slow him, and I'm like, maybe it's gone, maybe it's all in my head, it's finished. So I'm thinking to myself, she gonna think something's up with me if I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing down here. And so I'm thinking the voices are gone. Let me get ready, and then as soon as I get ready to eat it again, I hear my voice again. She probably banged some nasty dude, some nasty. It was all in my head, like, oh Lord, I can't get it. And then she's like, she probably been with a white dude, probably been with this dude, probably a couple guys in with no condom. This is all in my head. I'm like, and as soon as I get ready to taste it, I lick it, and then I was like, I forgot something else popped in my head. She probably was with some fat, smelly dude too. Some fat, probably had a drunk night with some fat, smelly, funky dude. He done had his thing done. As soon as I thought that, a little bit of throw up came up. I was like, she was like, get up. She's like, I'm like, cause I said, and she saw me. She thought I was saying that she was nasty. She told me to get up. She's like, I'm cool. She's like, you about to throw up on yours. She's like, no, I'm good. She's like, you was literally about to throw up, dude. She's like, no, I'm good. Something about me ain't turning you on. Which I was, But when she told me 20 dudes, and I was, had she not told me that, I would have been eating like a motherfucker, not even knowing that she been with 20 dudes. I've been munching, and we would have got to it. You know what I'm saying? But when she saw that I almost threw up, she said, no. That's just like, obviously you're not turned on by me. You about to throw up in your mouth, dude. She's that was it. I think if she felt some kind of way about, I was trying to talk to her, hey, that's not it. It's just that, I didn't want to say, and I didn't tell her it's because you told me you've been with 20 dudes. You know what I'm saying? It was 20 guys. I was like, I ain't want to tell her that, because I told her that it's cool that you tell me that you've been with, let me know. I'm cool with that, because I figured I can handle it. But when it came time to being intimate with this woman, and I just thought it was just in my head, 20 dicks have been right here. Charles, you about to put your tongue where 20 niggas' dicks have been. Now, mind you, I've slept with other women before and have ate coochie before, but I didn't know these women's body count. Hell, it might have been more than 20 dudes that the other women I've been with have been with. But the fact that she told me and I knew, that mentally messed me up. I was like, so I was like, you know what? Maybe it's best that a man doesn't know a woman's body count if he gonna throw up in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, she didn't want to talk to me no more after that. That was it. Because I guess she thought I wasn't turned on. Well, I guess if you about to throw up in your mouth while making love, that's a telltale sign that you're not attracted to a woman. Which I was, but I think she probably felt like, I can't be attractive around this guy. I can't let this happen again. I'm vulnerable. I'm all oiled up, ready to screw this, ready to sleep this dude I've been kicking with for 2 months now. And he throwing up in his mouth. I can't put myself through this again. So she stopped talking to me. And another thing I realized too, not with her, but with other women I've dealt with who have let me know on certain occasions that they've been with a certain amount of men, and who I've kind of just felt that they've been with a lot of men. Women who have been with a lot of men tend to not stick things out in a relationship. Anything goes sour, anything goes south, they with you when good times is rolling, fun and happiness, and they cool with you. But I notice women that have been with my experience, women who have been with a lot of men they're numb. They're numb to sticking things out with you. Y'all have a bad argument. Okay, well, let's break up. But damn, bitch, can we just having a little spat. I don't like eggs in my potato salad. You do. Like, what, it could be that, and y'all have an argument. Okay, well, let's break up. They're not, women who have been with a lot of men just feel like, okay, well, you know what? We having a small, it could be a small argument. Let's just call this quits and bye. I'll just get me another one. You know what I'm saying? I'll just get me hey, baby, I'm in the hospital. You ain't come see me in the hospital. Damn. What's up? Oh, well, you know what? You mad about that? Well, fuck it. Let's just break up. I'll give me somebody else. Women who have been with a lot of men are very unlikely to stick it out during a rough patch. Matter of fact, they even said that in an article, people have talked about this, that men and women who have had less than 3 partners and are married, those marriages tend to last longer than a man or a woman who have been with 15, like over 5 guys. So, a guy's been with 20 women. Women and men who have been with less partners, those marriages tend to work out longer than women who have been, because you haven't been tainted. You haven't been ran through, men or women. So you tend to have care. You have more care in you than the person who has been with 10 people or 12 people. You become numb. You're able to pair, they call it pair bonding. If you pair bond, especially women, if you pair bonded with this man and this man over here and this dude, because you like his Jordans, and this party, this met this dude because you like his haircut, and then you try to, okay, now I want something serious, then you're gonna be, you're giving it's gonna be all about you and not about the relationship. I've noticed women who've been with a lot of men, it's all about make me happy, make me happy. Well, bitch, what about me? I want to be happy. And a lot of times they're like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to make you happy too, huh? Yes. Now it's not about me catering to you, because then if you don't do that, okay, well bye. I'll just get me another nigga that will kiss my ass and cater to me. But that's only gonna last for so long, because a man, he gonna be like, well shit, I want my, you used to your man giving you foot massages. Well, maybe one day you may be like, damn bitch, I've been walking all day working. I want my foot massage tonight. And then when he asks for that, oh no, I don't do that. Okay, he gonna be like, well shit, I'm gonna go off and find me somebody that will and cheat on your ass or just dump you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that's why relationships don't last long with people who have been with a lot of people, or marriages, you know what I'm saying? And also, now I see why women don't want to disclose how many men they've been with, because a lot of times we'll hold that to them. Because here's the deal, and this, I don't care what nobody say, it ain't gonna change. It's gonna be this way until the end of time. Men don't want, even animals, I'm gonna get into the whole animal analogy. I talked about this before. Men don't want the toy that everybody has played with. Unfortunately, on the other side, women don't want a man who hasn't been played with. You go up to a woman at my age, if I go to a woman and tell a woman right now that I'm a virgin, she don't think I'm a fucking weirdo. You a virgin? What? Or even if I tell her I ain't had sex in 15 years, if I said something like that, she's like, what? She gonna be like, oh, he on the DL, or maybe he might be a pedophile, he messed with kids or something like that. He ain't been a woman in 15 years, or 20 years, or he a virgin? I don't know. That's red flags in a woman's head. You ain't had that many women experience with many women. Even if you tell a woman that, oh, I broke up, the last relationship I was in was 5 years ago, and I ain't been with nobody since. That even make a woman's red flags go up. In this day and age, like, ooh, you ain't been with a woman in 5 years? It's been how long? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I had a woman tell, let me tell you something. I was dating a woman. I had a woman tell, and it could be because of my mannerisms, because I was raised around my mom more than my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad was around, but I was raised around my mom more. I've had women tell my women I've dated. I had a girl tell a woman I was dating, he might be on the DL. You need to watch him. Because he ain't, because I think at the time I was like maybe 37. He ain't got no kids. She was like, he might be on the DL. And plus I was watching him, certain things that he do, he might be on the DL. You need to watch him. That's what a girl told a girl I was dating. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, and I told her, tell your friend to mount her own damn business. She only said what's up to her. I said barely a paragraph to the woman. She know that she know black women can be messy too. Black women, I love y'all, but y'all messy as fuck. And this is an older woman too. I said half of a paragraph to this woman when I met her. How did she know my sexual preference? Obviously, I'm with a woman. I'm with a woman because I like women. And why would you tell your homegirl that? You acting like your homegirl. That chick ain't your friend. She's a messy bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the flip side when it comes to men. Don't know, and my dad told me this. Don't no woman want a man that don't other women want. That's why women tend to sleep with men that be with a lot of women. And then you have a lot of men that can't even get a woman. And it's good. Women want the man that all the women have been with. Look at Nick Cannon. You would think out about like the 5th or 6th baby mama that some of them women like, I can't mess with him. He got too many baby mamas. Women steady hopping in the bed with him, getting pregnant by him. So that's the truth. Don't no woman want a man that no woman wants, and don't no man wants a woman that all men have been with, or have been with. That's just what it is. It's not going to change. It's in mostly all men. Even like I was going back to animals. If y'all didn't know this, did y'all know that a lion, when he wants a lioness and she already has a mate, he has to fight that male lion, and whoever wins gets that lioness, even if she already got cubs. So, and I learned this on National Geographic. So even if he goes up to the lion, he challenges him, they fight, and that male lion who already has the lioness and the cubs, if he loses that fight, he has to leave. He has to leave and let the guy he fought that won have his lioness and his cubs. But check this, and this is what I was going back to. Don't no woman want a man. Don't no man want a woman who's been with a lot of men, or even have kids to that matter. You know what that lion who won, that lioness and the cubs, you know what he does to those cubs that aren't his? He kills them. He deletes those cubs because he don't want to take care of this lion that he just defeated's offspring. He wants to take this woman and have his own offspring with her. He don't want to take care of this motherfucker's, offspring that he just defeated. You know what I'm saying? And the lioness has to let it happen. He goes, of course she's sad, but he goes and he immediately bites the neck of all the cubs and takes them out in order to have his own cubs with this lioness. It's deep, man. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. So that goes into a whole other thing about single moms, but that's for the next video. But anyway, it's best, guys, not to know a woman's body count. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? If you plan now, if you just plan on playing with her a little bit and you ain't really taking her serious, but if somebody that you catching feelings for and you just you might want to have a relationship with, probably best not to even know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel.